Gentlemen from the media, thank you so much for coming. I know this press conference was supposed to take place earlier, but unfortunately because of the funeral that took place in my family, this meeting has had to start late. Welcome to our first briefing from the Kakamega County Senator's office. Today we have launched the Kakamega County staff for Senator's office together with the staff of the office of the majority whip in the Senate, otherwise called Chief Whip. We are glad to tell the people of Kakamega that with this office in place, we are going to deliver. We have selected them very carefully. We have ensured that the youth are represented. People living with disabilities are here. Women are here. Men are here. People who are born and bred in Kakamega are here. And people who are born from outside Kakamega and they settled here are here. People who are not necessarily lawyers, they are represented here. So it is a complete cocktail, a good mixture of people who are ready and willing to deliver. So the one word we want to assure the people of Kakamega today is that we are going to deliver. We are going to deliver. We are going to deliver. We know our work. We know what it's supposed to do. There will be no diversions. Oversight, we're going to oversight everybody, starting from the governor, the deputy governor, the members of his Baraza la Mawaziri, otherwise called County Executive Committee members. We are going to oversight chief officers, and we will oversight project implementation managers, all of them. We are also going to oversight the national government on issues that are under our mandate as a Senate. The next thing I want to tell you is that we are happy that this exercise is over. But we are not happy that a similar exercise that took place a few days ago when our governor, Fernandes Barasa, announced his team, fell short of expectations. And this is the beginning of our oversight. Barasa has to explain how it has come to pass that 7 members of the county executive, otherwise called ministers, come from one community. And as he does this, Barasa will have to explain why he has left certain sub-counties without such an appointment. The people of Shinyalu constituency, from the great family of Biswa, have a right to sit where decisions of the governor of Kakamega, the decisions are being made. He has locked them out. Why? Barasa has to explain to us under which constitution is he putting up an office for his wife. We do not understand. The people of Kakamega voted for 2 people in that county. They voted for the governor and his deputy. They did not vote for his wife. If we don't address this, the next governor might as well just be a polygamist like me. So you'll have first wife, second wife, third wife, fifth wife, up to the last wife. Where will that money come from? Barasa, you are starting on the wrong note. The people of Kakamega are unhappy that the governor of Kakamega is from the same village with the speaker of the county assembly. from the same region, the leader of the majority from the same region is where 7 ministers are coming from. He should stop spoiling the name of that community, because that community voted for me overwhelmingly, knowing very well that I don't come from there. So the community, the voters, don't want that kind of favoritism. I am so proud that today Malaba constituency has the highest number of workers. I have 33 employees. Malaba has got the lion's share, for the simple reason that Malaba is the biggest sub-county. So they deserve to have the highest. They have 7 wards, while other constituencies like Mumias East, where Baraza has picked very many people from, including the speaker, they have only 3 wards. This is a bad start, and would like the governor to rethink. We are prepared, we are committed, and we are assuring him that we are going to support him. But he should not tempt us into opening our guns on him. Already, we have started working. We have an elaborate plan of understanding the health delivery system in this county better, so that we can be able to respond to the challenges they have. We have already toured the county hospital here, toured Malaba, toured Navaholo, and the exercise is going to end, and we'll go to Nairobi and sort out the challenges that they have. Even just after that short visit of only 3 hospitals, members of the press, we learned that the county governor was having problems, because the money which was supposed to do that work, called a conditional grant, the senator, the one I've taken over from, was doing nothing about it. So we've gone to Nairobi, we have unlocked it, and I'm happy to tell Barasa and the other 47 counties that the conditional grants are going to come. We are already working. Secondly, we went to Mumias Sugar Company yesterday, and we had a proper understanding of what is going on in that factory, in the words of the investor himself, Mr. Sarbi Rai. We've heard it from the workers who are there, and we have heard it from the people of Kakamega. Now we have moved into action. And what have we done? Having been convinced by Rai, weighing it against what the media has been writing, weighing it against the rumor that goes on around Mumias Sugar Company, we have decided that it doesn't matter whether Rai is a Mwindi or not. It doesn't matter that Rai is not black. It doesn't matter that this new investor was brought by the team of Oparanya and with the support of the former Prime Minister Eala. It doesn't matter. We have decided that we think the guy has the capacity to run Mumias Company, and the experience he has 3 factories in Uganda, the biggest being a factory that crushes 10,000 tons per day. With that kind of capacity, the man is going to do it. So because I don't want to do Juakali work, because what will come up, the usual rumor mongering in Kakamega will be that, Khalwale has gone there, he's been compromised. No. Mumias is too big, bigger than my appetite for wealth, bigger than my appetite for money and riches. So he has convinced us. I'm going to lay that report on Mumias in Parliament, and I am going to ask the Committee of Parliament in charge of agriculture to accompany me on a trip to Uganda, where Mr. Rai is going to host us at his 3 factories. As they say, seeing is believing. After they have seen, they'll compare with what they have here and make a decision that they support me in ensuring that Rai succeeds in the revival of Mumias Sugar Company. At the moment, he's crushing 1,500 tons per day. I was there, I saw the crushing taking place, but 1,500 is far, way below the capacity of Mumias. The capacity of Mumias is 7,500 to 8,500 tons per day. So he's got a long way to go. The biggest challenge he has is of raw materials. And I'm happy that the new investor has now put 2,000 acres of nucleus farm, either under the crop or it is in the stage of the seed being put in the soil. Today, the media want to encourage you. You should go to Mumias. I wanted the proper reports to come from Mumias. You will see our people are busy in the farms, in the nucleus. They are weeding now. The cane is starting to grow. So given a period of 15 to 18 months, the nucleus will be booming with raw material. So we want to ask our farmers to start planting cane again. And we want to urge Governor Barasa in the affirmative action of bottom-up to pick money to invest in supporting outgrowers so that there can be enough raw material to go to Mumias Sugar Company. The second problem is that there is still a court order that is allowing Kenya Commercial Bank to block the new investor from taking over the entire plant, which includes the plant itself, the milling plant, together with the cogen plant, together with the ethanol distiller, and together with the water distiller. They have barred him. I am going to Parliament to ensure that I create a meeting between the investor and his technical team, together with technical people from the Ministry of Agriculture and technical people from Kenya Commercial Bank, so that they agree to go and ask the courts to lift that order so that the new investor can take full charge for us to maximize on the event he has put, the investment is put there. The third thing we have seen there is that the machines and equipment that were left there have either been vandalized or they are not maintainable. Vehicles are not motorable. So I was glad to see that Mr. Sarbi Rai has bought 100 new tractors, which he is now using to beef up the machinery and equipment that is needed in that factory. He has repaired the diffuser, he has repaired the boilers, he has maintained the turbines that run the cogen plant, so he is doing something. And last but not least, people must stand behind Mumias for the sake of our youth. Because if it operates maximally, Rai confirmed to us yesterday that he is going to employ a maximum of 5,000 workers, both direct and indirect jobs. Already in the short period he's been there, he has 800 people on the ground. I want to ask the people of the media, you go and interview these 800 people. Forget about the brokers of Shahidi and brokers of Mumias Town and brokers of Kakamega Town. Those are people who are benefiting from the fights around Mumias. Interview them so that we build the confidence of farmers, for farmers to be able to be encouraged to plant so that the machine can be properly supported. I would like to end by showing you the youngest member of this office. It's a 21-year-old boy. It's a 21-year-old boy from Matungu. He's a computer wizard. So because of his good comprehension of computer and computer technology. We've met him. He is the director of communication in my 2 offices here in Kakamega and in Nairobi. This young man is a son of the poor. His father is cutting sugarcane. So sugarcane cutter in Mumias. The boy did well in school but stopped there. But thanks to the votes of the people of Matungu, this young man now, his life has opened. We've put him on a very good salary as the director of communication. He will be able to go back to university here at Masinda Muliro and continue with his training and start his training in communications. Thank you very well. Thank you very much. I want to receive a question, if any. Kakamega, James Muhati from Kakamega, and actually his home is right here where we are talking from. We want to thank him for Susan Mangeni. We want to thank him for Professor Edward Kisiangani. And we want to thank him for Kisiangani, who is the other one? That's it. I think there were 6. Eh? Mutavi, Muhati. It's not a Mutavi, it's Muhati. It's called Muhati. He's the one who comes from here. So we thank him for this. It's working. Now, we have 2 elections ahead of us. The first one is in Bungoma. The second one is in Parliament. The one of Parliament is next week on Thursday on 17th. Tunaenda kutaua mjumbe wa Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki. I'm happy to announce to the people of this county that I'm doing my networking. UDA and Kenya Kwanza in general has not presented a candidate from Kakamega County and from this region. It is because of the strength of the parties in various regions. However, ODM has presented former MP of Shinyalu, Honorable Justus Kizito Mukali. I'm using my networking and I want to appeal to our regional members of parliament. We build friendship so that we all, without minding his party, we make sure that our community, our region is represented in Eala, and therefore we are supporting Honorable Justus Kizito Mukali of ODM. Of ODM. We are UDA. But we have refused. People are not going to take advantage of us just because of small things called parties. If we had been careless and followed the issue of parties, today Mudavadi and Wetangula would be still languishing in stories of handshake and BBI. But because we stood firm and held the community here in UDA, they submitted, and now look where they are. We have a speaker and Mudavadi himself. And for this reason, I want to appeal to Mudavadi and Wetangula to look beyond their parties. Unfortunately, their parties are now community parties. They are regional parties. If they want to take the community to the next level in leadership, beyond being speaker, beyond being chief minister, then they might either convert their parties into national parties or join UDA, which is a sister party in the Kenya Kwanza coalition. Thanks to the 145 MPs of UDA, Wetangula, who has got only 5 Fort Kenya MPs, is speaker. When you want to be speaker, you need supermajority. So he got the supermajority from UDA. So he should review and withdraw the Fort Kenya candidate in Bungoma. He's sending the wrong message to UDA that we are Fort Kenya, you are UDA, we are not one and the same thing. Now, if he starts sending that message, and the other day it is the same UDA that gave him the job, is it him who is confused, or is it UDA which is confused? That is the wrong message. On his part, Mheshimiwa Mudavadi has 6 members of parliament. He has since handed over his party to somebody from that place. He knows that place. And that place, he has no electoral constituency there. Apart from the guy being governor, it ends there. Mudavadi again has to relook We want our community to continue moving in development as a unit and continue moving in towards 27 when we know that we are going to speak the same language. If we continue pursuing one party blue, another one green, another one yellow, another one red in this place, what will happen is that we will not win the confidence of our potential partners, and they'll not do work with us. We should learn from the Somalis. They have a big party, but it's bigger than ANC. It is bigger than Fort Kenya. It has got 2 governors, 2 senators, 2 women MPs, 69 MCS, and 11 members of parliament. This party called UDM has folded, left Azimio, and joined forces with UDA. That's where we are going. Allow me to use this opportunity to thank Honorable Shinali, Honorable Wangwe, and Honorable Titus Hamala. Yesterday I saw them at State House. I've not talked to them. But that building of bridges, that coming together, it is a vision that I had. I hope they will come all the way so that we don't send mixed messages to the president. That's all that I'll say today. Yes.
On the Bungoma.
Appeal to Mheshimiwa Mudavadi and Speaker Wetangula that they have to see the bigger picture. The picture is bigger than Fort Kenya of 5 MPs. The picture is bigger than ANC of 6 MPs. To need the supermajority that helped Wetangula to become Speaker, you need Kenya. And these 2 parties are not attractive to Kenyans. They are attractive to our people. We are running that risk. But I can assure you, when I told them that Ruto will be president, they resisted. They even used Raila and Uhuru to come and tear gas me, not once, but many times, including them descending on me with the dogs, tear gas, and bullets, live bullets, in Mumias. But today, Ruto is president, and courtesy to that firm stand, we are in government. So our people, and I've talked to them in Bungoma, I moved. Members of the press, we were not with you, but I moved from Bus Park, went to Webuye to Misiho, Misiho to Kamkuya, Kamkuya to Kimiriri, Kimiriri to Naitiri. And I heard them, and I saw how they are behaving. UDA will win. The only thing that can stop me from going to Bungoma, and I have heard what Wetangula has said, what Mudavadi has said, and the MPs they sent what they said. I want to tell them that the only reason why I will not go to Bungoma is if UDA, the party to which I subscribe, the party that took me to Senate, withdraws the candidate. But for as long as the party has a candidate there, it is my party. So the candidate is mine. Yeah. So the candidate is ours. Yeah. So we shall be there.
We shall go.
Yes, we shall go. And history has shown that when I go to Bungoma, the Abaluya listen. Yes, I was there with Wetangula when he was finished in his by-election. He had been locked into churches, but I brought him back to the roads. You media, you were there, Wekesa. Yeah. I brought him back to the marketplaces, and he won. I can assure you, Mwambu is going to win. Our people are not foolish. And our people are happy. Are happy where they are. They are not in Tibim anymore. It's not Tialala again. They don't want to hear Ria. They don't want Ugwe. They want development. The bad roads in Bungoma, in Kakamega, in Busia, in Trans Nzoia, in Vihiga, we have to fix them as other areas, their projects are being done. So we appeal to them.